Hello everyone, I am Chef Christy and welcome to my channel where I share delicious recipes every single Monday and Thursday. So make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell, then you will know as soon as I upload a new video. Okay, the dish that I want to share with you today is a family favorite, and I have been making this for years, ever since my children were really small, and we just love it. It is so comforting, it is quick and easy and delicious, and it is for chicken and dumplings. Okay, let me go over these very basic ingredients with you and show you just how I make it. But here's a little tip, and it's about the chicken. So let me show you how I cooked my chicken.
Okay, so for your chicken, you want to place it in a pot and cover the chicken with water. And then I'm going to sprinkle in some seasoning, and I just have some salt, onion powder, and a little bit of poultry seasoning. And this is just the flavor of the water. Okay, you want to bring your chicken up to a boil and let it cook for about an hour or so, just until it's nice and tender.
Okay, so I did cook my whole chicken and let it cook for about an hour. Now you could do this the night before, just let your chicken cook the night before, put it in your refrigerator, and then the next day, all you gotta do is throw everything together and it's super fast. Another option is to pick up a rotisserie chicken that's already cooked for you, and then when you get home, then you can just throw everything together, and it's also really quick. Okay, so here's what you need. Of course, your chicken, your favorite baking mix, some milk. This is the liquid I drained off that I cooked the chicken in. Some additional liquid here, some chicken broth, and then you've got your onion, carrots, and celery, and this is called a mirepoix. And you have flour, butter, and then some dried parsley and thyme.
Okay, so to a large pot, I've got an oval that's a ceramic lined cast iron that I cook my chicken and dumplings in, but I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, once your butter has melted, then you can add your celery, carrots, and onion. And I'll let this cook. I'll let this cook for a good 5 minutes just so they'll get nice and soft. Okay, so my vegetables have been cooking for about 5 minutes and they're beginning to soften. So then I'm going to sprinkle in some flour, just enough until the fat from the butter is absorbed. Then I'm going to pour in my liquid, stirring as I pour. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in some salt, about a teaspoon or so, and some cracked black pepper. And I'm going to go ahead and add my parsley and thyme. And then I'm going to add maybe about an additional cup of this chicken broth. And then I'm going to cover it and let it come up to a boil. Okay, so next I'm just going to pour some milk into this baking mix, and I'm kind of eyeballing it a little bit. You want it to not be too wet. There we go. That looks about right. Okay, so I'm going to remove the lid. My broth is boiling, and so then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to spoon in these dumplings. Okay, so I've got all my dumplings in, so I'm going to turn my fire down on low. And then I'm going to cover this back up and set my timer for 15 minutes. And I'm not going to peek. I'm going to let them cook.
So, while my dumplings are cooking, that gave me time to pull that chicken right off the bone.
Counting down to the dumplings are done and I can take that lid off. No peeking.
Okay, oh, did you hear the timer? Now we can take the lid off. Ho, 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 ho. Let me show you what these chicken and dumplings look like.
Nice, big, fluffy, delicious dumplings.
Okay, so now I'm going to do is I'm going to add this chicken right back, stirring it all around. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, I did not use all of my milk when I made my dumplings, and so I'm going to take just a little bit of this milk and I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of cornstarch. I'm making a slurry because I want to thicken this just a little bit more. All right, so I'm just going to pour this in, stir this all around until it gets thick. All right, I'm going to taste my broth just to see if it's got enough seasoning in it. I think it needs just a little bit more salt. So I'm going to stir that around. Okay, these chicken and dumplings are so delicious. I love a fluffy dumpling. You know, there's different kinds. There's the southern style, which is like a thicker, denser dumpling. But my family, we love the nice, light, fluffy dumpling. And listen, this, you can't beat a biscuit mix. So I hope that you give this a try. A lot of times I will serve this. Actually, I'm going to put some green beans on my plate because I'll serve with green beans and mashed potatoes just to have a nice, big, hearty meal. So I hope that you give this a try. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I have to try it. I'm wanting to sit down and eat this. So good. So I will see you soon with more recipes.